Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into an important topic. What to do when you're in a position where you can't invest right now. Maybe your budget is tight, or unexpected expenses have come up. Whatever the reason, you're not alone. It's easy to feel like you're falling behind when you see everyone else talking about investing and growing their money. You might even feel tempted to skip important financial steps just to jump into the investment game. But trust me, that's not the move. Just because you can't invest money right this second doesn't mean you can't invest in your future. So, let's explore how you can still set yourself up for financial success, even if investing seems out of reach at the moment. First things first, let's talk about budgeting. When you can invest money, it's essential to have a clear understanding of where your money is going. You absolutely have to know what's coming in and what's going out each month. Start by tracking your income and expenses for a couple of months. You can use a budgeting app, a spreadsheet, or even just a notebook. There are tons of free budgeting templates available online. Find one that works for you. Once you have a handle on your spending habits, look for areas where you can cut back, even just a little. We're not talking about deprivation here. Just look for easy wins. Can you switch to a cheaper grocery store? Cut back on eating out? Find a more affordable cell phone plan? Maybe cancel a few subscriptions you don't use? Every bit helps, and the money you save can go toward building an emergency fund or paying down debt. Two things that are absolutely crucial before you even think about investing. Remember, investing is important, but it's not a race. It's a marathon, not a sprint. You'll be in a much stronger position to invest when you've got a solid financial foundation in place. Having a clear budget doesn't just help you free up cash. It also helps you make more informed financial decisions in general. You'll be more aware of where your money is going and be less likely to overspend. So if you're serious about setting yourself up for financial success, start by getting that budget in order. Next, let's talk about the importance of an emergency fund. I talk about this a lot, but it's seriously one of the most important things you can do for your financial well-being. If you don't already have an emergency fund, this should be your top financial priority, even before you think about investing. Why is it so important? Because life happens. Your car breaks down, you lose your job, your dog needs medical treatment. You get the idea. Without an emergency fund, these unexpected events can completely derail your finances and even force you into debt. Ideally, you want to save up enough to cover 3 to 6 months of living expenses. I know that sounds like a lot, but the peace of mind it provides is priceless. Start small. Even if you can only swing $50 or $100 a month, that's still progress. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to a dedicated savings account each month. You won't even miss the money. Where should you keep your emergency fund? Look for a high-yield savings account. These accounts typically offer a higher interest rate than traditional savings accounts, which means your money will grow faster. Building an emergency fund takes time and discipline, but it's one of the best investments you can make in your financial future. Once you have that safety net in place, you'll be in a much better position to weather any financial storms that come your way. Another key step before you start investing is paying down high-interest debt. I'm talking about credit card debt, personal loans, payday loans, anything with a double-digit interest rate. That kind of debt is a silent killer. It just keeps growing and growing, making it harder and harder to get ahead. Think about it this way. The interest you're paying on debt is likely higher than the returns you'd get from investments, at least in the short term. So, if you're serious about building wealth, it makes sense to focus on becoming debt-free first. There are a couple of popular strategies for tackling debt. One is the snowball method, where you focus on paying down your smallest debt first, regardless of the interest rate. This can give you a psychological boost and keep you motivated. Another strategy is the avalanche method, where you focus on paying down the debt with the highest interest rate first. This will save you the most money in the long run. Whichever method you choose, the key is to be consistent. Make more than the minimum payments whenever possible, and celebrate your progress along the way. Getting out of debt can feel like a huge weight lifted off your shoulders. It frees up more money in your budget each month, which you can then direct towards your other financial goals, like investing. Chapter 4. Educate yourself. Now, while you're focusing on building a budget, saving an emergency fund, and paying down debt, there's another crucial investment you can make: an investment in yourself. Take this time to educate yourself about personal finance and investing. The more you know, the better equipped you'll be to make smart financial decisions when you are ready to start investing. Luckily, there are tons of free resources available. You can read books, listen to podcasts, watch YouTube videos like this one, and check out websites dedicated to personal finance. Learn about different investment strategies, asset allocation, risk tolerance, and all the other essential concepts that will help you become a more informed investor. The more you learn, the more confident you'll feel when it's time to start putting your money to work. You'll be able to make informed decisions about where to invest your money based on your individual financial goals and risk tolerance. Remember, investing isn't just about picking stocks. It's about understanding the fundamentals of personal finance and making smart decisions with your money. The more knowledge you have, the better prepared you'll be to navigate the complexities of the financial world. So take advantage of this time to become a student of personal finance. It's an investment that will pay dividends for years to come. Chapter 5. Set financial goals. Even if you can't invest right now, you can still plan for the future by setting financial goals. Where do you want to be financially in the next year, 5 years, or even 10 years? Do you want to buy a house, retire early, travel the world? Having clear, specific goals will keep you motivated and focused on your financial journey, even when times get tough. When setting financial goals, make sure they are smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. For example, instead of saying, "I want to save more money," set a specific goal, such as, "I want to save $10,000 for a down payment on a condo in the next 2 years." Write down your goals and track your progress regularly. This will help you stay accountable and make adjustments to your plan as needed. Having clear financial goals gives you something to work towards and helps you stay motivated on your financial journey. It can be incredibly empowering to see how far you've come and how much closer you are to achieving your dreams. Remember, financial goals are not set in stone. Life happens, and your priorities may change over time. That's perfectly okay. Just be sure to revisit your goals regularly and make adjustments as needed. Chapter 6. Stay positive and patient. Finally, it's important to stay positive and patient. Financial setbacks happen to everyone, and it's easy to feel discouraged if you can't invest right away. You might feel like you're the only one struggling, but I promise you, you're not alone. Remember, your current situation doesn't define your future. Everyone's financial journey is different. There's no right or wrong timeline. What matters most is that you're taking steps in the right direction. By taking small, consistent steps, you're laying the foundation for a stronger financial future. Focus on what you can control, like your spending habits and your commitment to learning about personal finance. Celebrate your small victories along the way. Did you manage to stick to your budget this month? Awesome! Did you pay off a credit card? That's huge! Give yourself credit for every step you take, no matter how small it may seem. Remember, building wealth takes time. It's a marathon, not a sprint. There will be ups and downs along the way, but the key is to stay focused on your goals and keep moving forward. So, be patient, stay positive, and trust that your hard work will pay off in the long run. So, if you're not in a position to invest right now, that's okay. There are still plenty of things you can do to set yourself up for financial success. Prioritize your budget, build that emergency fund, pay down debt, educate yourself, and set those financial goals. And most importantly, stay positive. Your financial journey is a marathon, not a sprint. You've got this.